Taking the College Route with Bongi. My name is Bongekile Ralarala, and today I just want us to talk about things to consider when you're choosing a course to study at a TVET College. Disclaimer: I'm not qualified to give this advice. I am no professional whatsoever. This is just my opinion from my experience, my advice, which I think may help someone out there. Right? Now that is out of the way, let us get into the video. Advice of mine is for two groups of people. One, those of you that know exactly what it is that you want to study before you could even apply. The second group is those of you that have no idea. You know you want to go to school, but you don't know where to start. I'm here for you guys, because the truth is, those people do exist. They are out there. Reality is that they are out there. I'll tell you where I get this from. So a few days ago, I was talking to my niece. We're trying to get her to go to school next year, so my advice was go to a TVET college, all right? And she applied a few months ago. So I was just asking her if she has recently checked the progress of her application. She said yes, it's pending. So my advice to her was, and I think a lot of you need to listen to this, especially those of you that have applied and your application status shows that your online application status shows pending. I said to her, you might need to do a walk-in. Take with you all the documents you're going to need for your application and for registration. It does happen, guys. I had problems with my online application. I called the college and they said, come in, we will assist you. So I went to campus and I was assisted. So don't be afraid. If you are having problems with your application, just do a walk-in. Tell them what the problem was and they will help you. Okay, I digress. So we agreed on that, and a few minutes later I get another text. What should I apply for? And of course my next question should be, can you go to you submitted your application? What did you apply for? Well, being the responsible good aunt that I am, I decided, let me guide on that. So my next question was, okay, what subjects did you do at school? She told me. Which one were you good at? She told me. Excuse me. And I said, okay, we're going to look for a course offered at a TVET college that is related to the subject that you were good at. Okay, I looked for it, found it, told her, okay, this is what you're going to apply for. A few hours later, I thought, bro, that was bad advice. Because I did not think employment. How easy will it be for her to get employed after graduating? I did not think of that. And there's this other thing that they do in most high schools here in South Africa, where they convince students to move away from STEM subjects, which is your science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and get them to do mathematics literacy, because they all want that number one position in the country of the passing rate. They all want to get a high passing rate of students, so they get students to do all the subjects that are considered easy, so that they all pass and pass well, so that their province or their high school get that number one position, right? So I thought it is a bad idea if I'm saying do what you're good at, because what if they were good at one of those subjects that they were maybe convinced to study and not really what they wanted to do? Yes, it makes sense for someone to do something they were good at so they can continue with it and keep on doing well even at colleges. Because silly me honestly thought, we have so many learners that come to colleges and they pick these courses, then they fail. Instead of taking 18 months to complete, they end up taking 3 years, 4 years to complete. So it made sense to say, yeah, continue with what you were good at so that you can just pass and move. We have a lot of college graduates that are seated at home with their qualifications and no jobs. We have a lot of them that do have those qualifications, but in terms of getting jobs, they had to settle for something that was similar to what they studied. So what advice would you give? What is it exactly that people should do? So I thought, yeah, there are 3 things to consider, which is employability. So maybe look up employment statistics. You have maybe that idea of, this is what I want to study. It'd be easy for you to get a job once you have finished this qualification. Think about that. Say you don't know what it is that you want to study. Look up the top 10 qualifications in South Africa. See, where is it can I fit myself here amongst this 10? You don't find yourself among the 10, go to 20. I'm kidding, guys. But yeah, look up top 10 careers in South Africa. See if you can fit yourself anywhere there, because the end goal is you must be able to get a job. We know how difficult it is to get a job in this country, but you must be able to get a job. You must not face those difficulties after graduating, especially for those people who just want their end diploma and then get employment after that. This is what you need to consider. Now, if you're going to do that, which brings us to the third, you're going to have to open yourself up to taking risks. You were doing economics at school, but you don't want to do economics at all. Or maybe when you were looking up the top 10, I'm just making an example, looking up that top 10 careers, economics was not there, but there was engineering. So you're choosing to do engineering now. You're going to have to open yourself up to taking that risk to do engineering, even though you do not plan on doing it. But you're going to have to open yourself up to taking that risk and doing it. And just tell yourself that you're going, because I remember with me, my aunt asked me when I was applying, so what do you want to do? I didn't know. I was one of the people that didn't know. I was like, okay, I could maybe do IT. She said, all your sisters have done IT. It's true. 2 of my sisters did IT. And I said, okay, then maybe I could choose engineering. She said, were you good with maths and science? Yeah, I started doubting my decision. She said, man, you love cooking. You love cooking. Just do hospitality. I knew I did not like cooking. I cooked because I had to cook. But then because I put passion into everything that I do, if I cook, I'm going to do it well. My aunt thought, you love cooking, might as well do a hospitality. So I had to and just go apply for engineering. So that's what I mean when I say open yourself up to take a risk. I took a risk with electrical engineering when I didn't even like the electrical part of physical science in high school. Yeah, but so when you just tell yourself, but I'm going to do this, and designs who have done it well, you could also do. There's 3 things. You have this course in your mind that you want to do. Think employment stats. In fact, look up employment stats. But the course that I have decided to do is will it be able to get me to start working after I graduate? 1. I'm not sure what it is that I want to study. Let me look up the top 10 careers in South Africa. I'm going to choose this one, but I need to open myself up to taking a risk, because in Kabanzi, when I get to college, it could be so difficult for me. But if I have a plan in place, I am going to join study groups, I'm going to do this, I'm just going to make sure I pass this so that I can graduate and be able to get a job. All right, the end goal is to be employable. The end goal is for you to get employment after graduating, especially, I repeat this, for those that want to do that want to obtain their end diploma and get employment. Okay, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video, So if you would like to add anything to what I have just said, or want to take away anything from what I've just said, please feel free to do so. If you want to correct anything I said, feel free to do so. I welcome zonke substitutions, additions, any kind of comment is welcome here. So please do continue the conversation on the comment section down below. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, and share it, because I only have 1,000 subscribers. I only have 1,000 subscribers, and there are millions of people out there, I guess, thousands of people out there access to this information. So please, let's try to get it to them as well. Share my videos, share this video, especially because Yavuli's called the next trimester, or next month, or next week. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. From me to you right now, it is goodbye. I will see you on my next video. Take care.